through a phase when I was younger where I was a sociopath. And my friends and I in high school, we used to like to play cards. We're kind of dorks. And we did that on the weekends when other people did other things. And we played cards, and it was a lot of guys that I was in the band with, and some other friends of mine, Jim Good and Rand. I'm like flooded back to the time. It was important to me. And there was one guy that played with us named John Bachman, and John Bachman we called Veg. And Veg had a job, and so he made money, so he was a great mark. And he came to our games a lot. And everybody had their little vessel that they brought their thing. I think I had a little box that I had a funny combination on it for my change. And Veg had the coveted Crown Royal bag. And so we'd play all over, and one time we played at my house, had a really long game, and Veg won, which was unusual. And we were all kind of getting ready to go and doing our thing, and I think he went to the bathroom and made the cardinal sin of leaving his Crown Royal bag with the change in it, which I immediately took and hid in my house. And then everyone kind of slowly filtered out, except for Veg, who was looking for his money. And he said, hey, where is it? I don't know, man. One of those other guys. And Veg knows me well, and so he didn't leave. And he said, where's my money? I don't know. And this went back and forth and back and forth. I don't have your fucking money. Look around the house. Because I hid it pretty well. And so he's looking around, and then he finally comes, and he gets up on the counter, and he's sitting on the counter, and he's like, I'm not leaving until you give me my money. And I'd had enough. So I reached behind him into a earthenware kind of thing that had cook spoons in it. And I grabbed out a big wooden round cook spoon. I said, say it again. He said, give me my money. And I hit him with the spoon. And so that went on for quite a while. And Veg got kind of teary, and I didn't like it. But I did a little. And it was getting just kind of gutsy and grody, and I could see he had welts on his leg, and I was worried about the spoon. And it wasn't going to go anywhere. He was just going to keep getting hit, and that dawned on him. And so he's like, well, fuck you, man, and gets up, and he goes, and he gets in his car, and he leaves. And I'm just sitting there and kind of proud of myself and also hating myself. And then I felt better when I saw the Crown Royal bag with the money in it. And then I thought, oh, this is not enough. So I called up Jim Good, and I said, Jim, I need you to do something for me. I'm going to come by your house, and I'm going to bring you this bag. I want you to call Veg up and tell him that you grabbed it accidentally. And he did. And so later that night, John comes back to my house. Veg comes back. I'm like, what the hell? And he comes in, and he's like, dude, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I did that. Jim had it by accident, and I don't know what I was thinking, and I just went right along with it. And I told him, fuck you for thinking that about me, and I can't believe that you would even imagine that I would do something so horrible, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to. Are you still working? Okay, you can come next time. Don't let this happen again. And I never told him. And I increasingly gnawed on me as I started to get a somewhat of a sense of empathy, and I started to sort of swoon out of this period of my life until finally, about 4 years ago, I told him, hoping that the statute of limitations had run out, and he told me that he knew. And yet remained my friend and allowed me that transgression, which I look back on and I kind of cringe and think about, And now, of course, that I'm raising children of my own, I think, man, kids are rotten. And all I can do is give them stories and tales, not this one, of course, but things that tell them, look out, A, people are going to get you, but B, they're not fully formed. So they might hit you a little bit with a spoon, but they'll probably come around after time. Thanks.